It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Wade the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me. New York Giants salute to all my New York Giant fans that is tuned in to this one, man. Let's go over some key takeaways from the OTA phase of things. We are officially wrapping up OTAs, headed into minicamp. I don't really do my deep dive day-by-day OTA breakdowns because let's keep it funky, man. A lot of this shit that happens in OTAs isn't a true testament as to what is going to be actually done on the football field and when the season gets here. But there are some things that you can take away from OTAs that will translate into mini camp / training camp. So that is what we're going to do, man. We're going to just talk about, a few of those things, and we're going to get the meat and potato of what went down in OTAs and kind of go over that, man. So let's start here with quarterback play, man. That is the biggest story of it all when it comes to the New York Football Giants. And so far, so good when it comes to our QB1, Dangerous Wilson, man. Shout out to Russell Wilson because this has been a good OTA sighting from him. The receivers have already let it be known that Russell Wilson throws a good catchable ball. And I'm not just talking about intermediate short passes or anything like that. I'm talking about the deep ball as well. And for those who know, all my former receivers out there, that is music to our ears, man. We love to hear that. Russell Wilson has shown every attribute of being a leader, which we know that is very much what we need. And look, man, as far as this season is concerned, this is our QB1, man. I think the job is really already won, to be honest with you. Russell Wilson is the QB1. I know there are a lot of fans out there that want to see my man Jay Money, make his transition into that QB1 role. They want to see an early signing of him. I beg to differ. I don't want to see no parts of Jay Money this season. I like the way things are going. Jay Money is sitting back. He's moved his way up to the twos, but ultimately he's just picking from Russell Wilson's brain and he's learning, from that perspective there. I like the slow cooking. I love it. Don't rush Jay Money, man. Just let this man do what he needs to do as far as being a rookie, entering to this league. He hasn't looked bad. He hasn't looked bad at all. He's looked like a rookie though at times. He's looked like a rookie according to the beat writers and people who are actually there who have eyes on what is going on. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Nothing that we could overhype when it comes to Jay Money, but there's definitely nothing that we could say, oh, we made a complete mistake. So it's just a waiting game when it comes to Jay Money, but I am all in on Dangerous Wilson, man. Jameis Winston, I just want to keep this short and sweet. I know people are talking about trading him. Nada. Nope. I want to take advantage of having a quarterback room that we have. Jameis Winston is not expensive. I want to take advantage of this. I like this quarterback room. Russell Wilson, Jay Money, Jameis Winston. I like it. Tommy DeVito. I'm not thinking anything about Tommy DeVito. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep that short and sweet. So y'all can, love Tommy DeVito all you want and fall into the whole, a movement when it comes to Tommy DeVito. That phase has came and went for me. I'm kind of ready to move on from that. Wide receivers, no Malik Neighbors and OTAs, which I'm not mad at. I really just care about seeing him in the training camp portion of things. Because like I said before, look, Malik Neighbors, he only knows one speed, and that's go speed. That's go speed. We know Malik Neighbors is super competitive, and we know that this is somebody who doesn't care about his body when he is on the football field. So I'm not mad at not seeing Malik Neighbors and OTAs, but what I am happy is seeing the names like Darius Slayton, step up. and really take over that leadership role when it comes to the receivers. I am happy seeing Jalen Hyatt showing promise and seeing Jalen Hyatt being more and more involved when it comes to this offense. I am happy with seeing, Wan'Dale Robinson do his thing, but Theo Johnson being super involved. So those are things that really, I think, mean more to me, because we know what Malik Neighbors is. And I can wait. I can see him in training camp. From what I've heard, from what reports are saying, there's nothing to worry about when it comes to Malik Neighbors. He'll be just fine, ready to rock out. So I'm not tripping. I do want to talk about this, though. Offensive line. A lot of y'all have already stamped it that this offensive line is garbage. And a lot of it has to do with Abdul Carter, putting out a clip of the defensive line going ahead and eating in OTAs with no pads on. And y'all have took that clip and ran with it. Y'all have solidified this offensive line as being garbage. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. See, this is the part of the reason on why people can irritate me during OTAs. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot get a true assessment of what this offensive line looks like during OTAs, man. There are no pads, which also means you cannot truly block from the offensive line perspective. Jermaine Illuminor has already put it out there. Y'all already know, man. Jermaine Illuminor, he's going to be the one to talk his shit. He's going to be the one to defend his offensive line. He is going to be the one to say what is what on X/Twitter. But he said what I thought was the obvious, but clearly people don't understand. Listen, y'all can't assess a damn thing until pads are brought out, especially when it comes to the offensive line. Now, quarterback, receivers, secondary, they have their 11-on-11, 7-on-7 periods where you could kind of take something from that. But when it comes to the trenches, man, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Y'all don't know what this offensive line looks like through OTAs, man. So kill that narrative. Let's be patient. Let's wait till the pads are brought out till we could say what is what. Same thing with the defensive line. Now, I'm not taking away from anybody who got hype seeing that clip that Abdul Carter put out there. Defensive line, making their moves, getting to the quarterback. That is what we expect for this defensive line to look like. That's what we want. And that was just like a teaser, when it's all said and done. But I wouldn't overhype something like that. And again, we just have to really wait till the pads are brought out for us to assess anything. Let's talk about this secondary real quick. As far as the secondary is concerned, I am loving the competitiveness that the secondary has displayed. This is great, man. This is great. We're in a great spot right now, which is going to be just so exciting, man, seeing the battle that the secondary is going to put on with the receivers and vice versa. I love every part of that. And again, I mentioned this name a couple of times. For those who don't know, I'm not the biggest Dane Belton fan, but Dane Belton has been consistently been brought up throughout this whole OTA period. We just need this to be a thing, man, during training camp as well, and when it's all said and done on the field. But I can't knock and I can't ignore what I've been hearing from Dane Belton, man. He has been making plays, and we just need that to continue. Deonte Banks and Cordell Flott. I thought we had a clear CB2, but it is not clear just yet. I will be putting out a video soon as to the key position battles that we are expecting to see, and this is definitely one of them, man. Deonte Banks, Cordell Flott going at it. The competitive juices is flowing at that CB2 position as of right now. As of right now, where we stand, and I actually love it, man. I really do. Deonte Banks is not going to be given CB2. He's going to have to earn it. And Cordell Flott is going to do everything he can to jump into that spot. So I love when we have nice competitive things going in certain positions. And may the best man win, man. That is what training camp is all about. So I am excited to see, what happens when it comes to that. But yes, man, I hope these dudes go at it. all in all, man, that are my key takeaways as far as players is concerned. Coaching, listen, there is no telltale sign as who is going to be calling the offensive plays as of yet. I think they're going to be holding that tight until they can't hold it anymore. That is something that we have to know, man. Hopefully, Kafka is given the playbook. That's what I want. I know that's what many Giant fans want as well. On the defensive side of the ball, we've heard from Coach Shane, and you know, he understands, you know, what his role and responsibility is. He also is playing to the whole competitive nature of this defense. He understands that we are primarily a defensive team. He gets it all. He is saying all the right things, and hopefully we get a scheme that complements everything that he is saying, man. But all in all, look, it is go time now, man. It is go time. We are getting closer and closer to pad time, man. Training camp, I can smell it. I can smell it. So that is that on that, man. Those are just my key takeaways that we can take from OTAs, man. Giant salute to each and every one of you that's tuned in. If you are new to this channel, especially if you are a New York Giant fan, come on, man, do what's right. Do what's right. Go ahead and subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Can't get there without your participation. We're going to keep things rocking. Of course, I'm going to keep my ears to the New York Giant streets. It's been real. I'll holler at y'all when I holler at y'all. And until next time, FIFA for fun. Peace.
AKA lion, AKA tiger, how we swinging iron, walking through the fire, certified pioneer. Keep applying pressure to the foes, going closer than I pit, closer than my dish. Keep it where the giant.